What's up, internet? I am back in Slovenia, reunited with my plants. This is Jennifer Gardner. I'll pull up a video of her before and after. She lost some hair and some glitter and shine, but all in all, she's still the same. Then we have Emily Rose, who went from being completely dead, like I am, to blossoming, to being something in between now. And then we have the miracle of all miracles, Tom Green. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how Tom Green looked like after it died. But look at this, guys. Look at this. He is pretty much winning 2020. Just for the reference, this is how Tom Green looked like in his prime. Yes, I keep pictures of my plants. I have made it back safely to Slovenia, and that trip was If you haven't watched my previous video, please check that out first, because I don't feel like going through that again in my mind because it was too stressful. But yeah, onto this video, the longest intro ever. I'm so good at these. Let's start at the beginning. The ride to the LAX was pretty much insane. I don't know if you're familiar with traffic in LA, but it doesn't look like this. I have never seen roads in LA look like this before in my lifetime. So usually the drive takes between 50 minutes to an hour. On Monday, I was there in 20 minutes. And if you look at these clips, this is LAX, guys. This is how LAX usually looks like. As soon as I walked in, I noticed there was like nobody there. This is where the line usually starts. And this is how it looked like on Monday. Security checkpoint usually takes about 45 minutes to an hour. And I was through in a minute and a half. There was like 50 employees just standing there like shooting shit because there was literally nothing to do. I got extra searched. Not that kind of searched. I was just really heavily patted down because apparently my pockets were beeping and they thought I had something in my pockets or in my legs, and they almost wouldn't let me through because I was like, why are you beeping? And I'm like, I don't know, it's my pants, I don't know. So I go through and I'm like, okay, great, and now I have 2 more hours. That was easy. So I walk through the LAX. As you can see, everything is empty. Bars are closed, shops are closed, seats are empty. So I wait over there in almost absolute silence. I have never heard an airport being this silent. It was tripping me out. And before boarding of the plane, they gave us instructions at any given time to keep 6 feet apart from each other. Even when we're boarding, they're gonna take people onto the plane in groups, and until that group is done, we have to stay away. The whole boarding didn't take as long as I thought it would. It was actually a lot easier because people weren't just like running towards the gate, if you know what I mean. Usually if it's like normal boarding, there's like 200 people trying to squeeze through the gate at one time because apparently the plane is gonna run out of seats if they don't get to it in the first 2 minutes. But this time, now that it was actually super organized, the boarding was done a lot faster. So mentality of people I do not get. Usually on the transatlantic flights or international flights, you have a snack, then you have a meal, and then you have a snack and another meal, and they go by with like cart of drinks. They didn't want to expose the flight attendants to other people too much. There was only one meal, and also halfway through they even ran out of water. I was just glad enough that I was on the actual plane because my goal was to just get to Europe and then I'll just figure it out. Before we start descending, I look at the screen with the departures in Amsterdam, and suddenly my flight has this notification, contact personnel at the ground or something like that. And my mind instantly goes to, oh no, they canceled it. They canceled it. It actually happened. Finally, we descend. I go to the departure boards and I see everything just canceled, 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 canceled. And I'm like, I see faces of people just like instant horror. And I see in between those canceled flights, I see mine still alive. And I'm like, yay. I wait a few hours and then board that flight. It was pretty smooth. So I land at Zagreb, Croatia. On the flight, we got this piece of paper. We had to fill out personal information. It's pretty much a piece of paper in times of crisis or something like that. Then as soon as we get to the airport, it took a lot longer to cross the checkpoint at the end. They ask you questions, whether you're returning, if you're not a citizen, what country are you going to? And I had to give the contact information of the people who are picking me up and my address where I'm going to be staying and my phone number, my personal information. How am I going to get to the border? Because there is no public transportation whatsoever. There's only Uber and taxi and Bolt and something else. So I told them I'm gonna Uber there, fine. They also asked me where I'm gonna cross the border, at what checkpoint. They let know the information that I give them and they were like, okay, so this person is gonna be there in around like an hour. So I walk outside, I call an Uber. It was like empty downstairs. So I get into an Uber and I start chatting with the driver. He tells me that pretty much only 5 flights per day still fly into Zagreb, Croatia, and that he pretty much only has like 4 drives per day. I get to the border. He drops me off. I go on my feet through the border. I've never crossed a border on my feet before with my luggage. So then they stop me at the border and they make me stand like 10 feet away from everybody. They take my passport and, you know, go into this space to enter information, go into this box to enter information. They go to 2 other employees to enter information, and then they start like questioning me. Take my personal information once again, the phone number of person who is picking me up, because that person wasn't there yet. So they were like a little suspicious that nobody was there waiting for me, because there was some miscommunication between my Uber driver and me. Apparently, I don't know, or maybe the app, and he took me to another checkpoint that was like 5 minutes away from the other one, right? So I had to wait like 10 minutes and they would not let me get my passport back because they were doubting me that I'm actually gonna just, you know, go straight home. For 14 days, I need to go into I will receive calls and I will receive emails checking up on me if I'm actually staying at home. They thought I was just gonna go, oh, have some fun or I don't know. They were just, everybody was really, really cranky that day and everybody was yelling at everybody else. And they give me back my passport and they let me know, like, once again, 14 days, miss. And I'm like, I will stay inside for 14 days, just chill. So here I am now inside, but it's okay. Here is a little bit better because I have a balcony and I can just go outside, get some sunshine and fresh air, which is definitely better than LA where I had none of that. And I have my books here and I have, you know, my camera with me, so I'll just be creating stuff. No biggie, I'll stay inside. Some people were asking me on Instagram, how was I able to go back home if there are no flights? There are, but they are not to Slovenia. Some other people were asking me if I don't feel irresponsible to travel back home and possibly infecting people. My response to that is that Slovenia has been on lockdown, strict lockdown, like don't leave your building lockdown for a long time now. Even if I encounter somebody, it's not like I'm gonna run into their embrace and be like, you look like you're Slovenian, please, I'm gonna lick your face now. Plus, I am an adult who happens to be responsible, so I'm not gonna go around licking toilets or something like that and then licking people's faces. I'm gonna stay inside and if I don't have any symptoms, then I'm good to walk around. Hopefully this wasn't too boring, but I wanted to bring you an insight on how it looks like to travel right now and how creepy it actually looks like. Hopefully this brought you some popcorn time and some edge of the seat type of topic. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my engagement, and leave a comment down below. I always pick comments that either make me laugh or that I find cute, and I put them at the end of the screen, which is the ones you can read here. So feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, click subscribe button. I will be hopping up on the stream on Saturday. The theme for this stream is Slovenia, obviously. So we're gonna drink Slovenian beer, we're gonna tell some Slovenian jokes, and I'm gonna leave link in the description box and in my comment section so you can just click and turn the notification on, the reminder on, whatever. It will be great. It will be a good time to hang out. And stay awesome, stay positive. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Rona, is that you?